Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.
Gentlemen, welcome to Sport Hour, coming to you live from the stable of Power365 FM. This is James Aremu in the studio of Power365 FM. I'm right here to do what I know how to do best, give you the latest sport gist around the globe. And of course, today is not going to be a different one, as we will be kickstarting the show with local news. Then from there, we'll talk about the national team. Before we talk about Wimbledon Open, and from there, we'll talk about the latest transfer activities in Europe. Well, it's getting massive and eating up in Europe as Chelsea and Arsenal are fighting over Bologna defender, talking about Riccardo Calafiori. Ricala is fondly called. Okay, we'll get to that part. Alright, Nwobodo Somtochukwu has completed a move to reigning Nigeria Premier Football League champions Rangers. The young star joined the Flying Antelopes from non-league side FC Inter of Enugu. Nwobodo was unveiled at the Rangers Secretariat yesterday, which was Wednesday. He was discovered by the 8th-time MPFL champions at the Enugu State FA Cup in 2024. Nwobodo expressed his happiness with the progress in his career path. According to him, this is a big opportunity I've been waiting for, he said during his unveiling. I will do my best to convince the coaches to give me playing time in the star-studded team that is being put together to defend the domestic league and excel on the continent. I thank my coaches and teammates at FC Inter for making me a better player to be spotted by a big side like Rangers. We're still talking about Rangers, but you all know that the transfer market for the MPFL, the 24th summer transfer market for MPFL has officially opened since last week. I'm still talking about Rangers. Apart from Somtochukwu, Rangers are still encouraged to sign more players, and they've revealed the reason they are investing in young players. The Flying Antelopes stated that the move to encourage young players to work harder in their careers. The chairman of the club, Eziako Amobi, disclosed this at the club's secretariat in Enugu. Amobi said that more opportunities will be given to young players to join the club. Apart from signing Cho Amaobi, Iguilo, and Nwobodo Somtochukwu, they are still open to sign more players. According to Eziako, says just as it is in the club's philosophy, this is another great signing for us, and it goes a long way to encourage young talent about the nook and crannies of the state to keep working hard for opportunities to join Rangers and showcase their God-given talent. The scouting team has followed Somtochukwu and coaches over time, has showed he has what it takes to make it at the big stage, says Amobi Eziaku. In other news, Rangers have confirmed the signing of 2 more players for the new season. The players are Anayo Ogbonda, Anayo Ogbonna and Garando Tekena, making 4 players in the space of 2 to 3 days. Ogbonna teamed up with the Flying Antelopes from relegated Gombe United, while Garando Tekena, youth from Baessa United. Ogbonna netted 5 goals from the Savannah Scorpions last season. Garando, a towering midfielder, also recorded 5 goals from Baessa United last season. Both players have been unveiled by the 8th-time MPFL champions. Still talking about the NPFL. Well, it's not a news anymore. Our former Super Eagles coach Finidi George has taken up another managerial job at the Nigeria Premier Football League. After he was announced as the new coach of Rivers United, barely 3 weeks after resigning as the head coach of Nigeria's men's senior national team. Finidi George was announced as the head coach of the 2022 MPFL champions yesterday, with an unveiling set to follow today. Rivers United Football Club is pleased to announce the appointment of Finidi George, with an unveiling set to follow today. Rivers United Football Club is pleased to announce the appointment of Finidi George as our new technical manager. The club said in a statement yesterday, Finidi George brings a wealth of experience and expertise to our team, having had a distinguished playing career spanning over 15 years. The statement reads, his impressive credentials include winning the Africa Cup of Nations with the Super Eagles in 1994, the UEFA Champions League with Ajax in 1995, and the Nigeria Premier Football League with Enyimba International Football Club in 2023. As a coach, Finidi George has demonstrated his ability to lead teams to success, and we are confident that he will bring his expertise and passion to our club. We are excited to have him on board and look forward to a successful tenure under his leadership. Let's not forget, Finidi left his role as the Super Eagles head coach in June. After 2 games in charge, it was in wake of the team's poor performance in 2026 World Cup qualifiers against South Africa and the Benin Republic, which forced the Nigeria Football Federation to resort to hiring a foreign technical advisor for the team. Before taking the Super Eagles job, Finidi George spent 2 full seasons and almost completed the 3rd with Enyimba, leading them to their record 9th MPFA title in 2023. At Rivers United, he takes over the leadership from head coach Evans Ojeyi, who guided the club until the end of last season after the dismissal of long-serving Stanley Eguma, a native of Port Harcourt. The 53-year-old began his career with Calabar Rovers, Iwanyawu National, and represented local club Sharks Football Club, which was merged in 2016 with Dolphins to form Rivers United for two seasons before embarking on a stellar European career. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the former Super Eagles coach Finidi George says he's looking forward to making an impact on his hometown of Port Harcourt and his boyhood club Rivers United after being announced as the club's new coach on Wednesday. He was announced as the head coach of the 2022 MPFL champions on a 2-year deal with a formal presentation before the fans at the Shark Stadium in Port Harcourt. The 53-year-old is making a return to the dugout barely 3 weeks after resigning as the head coach of the Super Eagles, having managed only 2 games. According to him, says, "Firstly, I have to say I'm very happy to be here. This is where I grew up. I started my football career in Sharks back then. I left this place a footballer and I'm back as a coach. As a coach, there are chapters you have to close and new ones have to emerge. Rivers United is a very big team. Seeing the results in the last season inspired me to come back and see how I can impact a little bit. I've been working in Abia State for some time, and I think this is an opportunity for me to give back. I decided to take this challenge to come back to Rivers United. I'm not here for fun. Since winning the MPFL in 2022, Rivers United have played 2 consecutive seasons on the continent, but their 8th place finish last season leaves Finidi George with the target of restoring their continental status. The target for big team like Rivers is all about winning. We all want results, but we have to work towards it. The target is to at least get the continental ticket next season, and we'll try our best to do that. As Rivers United, it takes over the leadership from head coach Evans Ojeyi, who guided the club until the end of the season after dismissal of the long-serving Stanley Eguma. Alright, quickly, let's talk about the national team. But before we do that, let's go on a quick musical break. Then we will be back on the national scene. Then from there, we'll talk about Wimbledon and the summer transfer window. Alright, stay tuned. Enjoy the musical break.
Cause I'm chasing the rainbow. When you write, your tone influences how readers respond. With Grammarly, just highlight your text and type how you want to sound.
You got sharp today, no worry.
Make sure you dey wine me this. See picture where they for my PP. My boyfriend no go like this thing. Don't know sandali. Sumote you catch it feeling. They better para for it. No one on it agiri. Jaya, olaya, because of desire. Seriously, wahala. Iyaki, my lover, boro me your baby. Killing me softly. I give you warning. Why you today call me? You say you want me, but go really funny. You get your money, and my baby self get your money. No, no, sandali. Sumote you cash you feeling. They better para for it. No one on it agiri. Jaya, olaya, because of desire. Seriously, wahala. Iyaki, my lover, boro me your baby. Boro me your baby.
Hello, hello, brother. What's up? I join man pinu no mule shalaye. Oh, I ain't proper. Please, brother, no talker. Don't bother. No, it's not that I want chop. I'm just feeling peckish, just a little fetish. I no disrespect, please. I go use my senses. I swear. We go run away on the low. Me say I know. No be waiting person they talk for megaphone. That's right. No be fight. I just want borrow your partner. Just a night. If you can't open that shop, yeah. I know come be kappa. I know other jassa. I don't like to tamper. I no need to. Oh, lift up. You know, see the chemistry. She's my first love. More than me, and terribly.
Boro me your baby. Boro me your baby. Boro me your baby.
Alright, welcome back from that musical break, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, quickly. No much time to waste, no much time to spend, no time to even check the time. Let's talk about the national team. But before I talk about the national team, Nigeria tactician Samson Unanua has been named technical advisor of Benin's club, Ayema Dijara Football Club. Unanua signed a 2-year contract with the option of another year. The former Kwara United coach will begin work officially on the 12th of July. He last handled Nigeria National League side, Rovers Football Club. The experienced gaffer has been saddled with the task of changing the fortune of Ayema Football Club. Ayema Dijara is based in Port Novo and played their league games at the Stade Misereti Stadium. Alright, Edo Queens are set to open contract talks Contract extension talks with head coach Moses Aduku. Aduku's initial contract with Edo Queens ended after the Nigeria Women Football League Super 6 playoff. The Benin City Club were crowned champions of the NWFL at the tournament. A bit of strong challenge from Delta Queens and Baessa Queens to win the competition. The club has decided to reward the veteran tactician with an improved contract for his achievement. Edo Queens will represent Nigeria in the CAF Women's Champions League qualifier in Ivory Coast. Alright, finally, talking about the national team news. Nigeria Super Falcons will test their might in the friendly game against holders Canada ahead of the 2024 Olympic Games. The warm-up will take place in Sevilla, Spain on Wednesday, the 17th of July. The Super Falcons will set up base in Sevilla ahead of the Olympics. Nigeria and Canada met in group stage of the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup with the game ending 0-0 draw. Super Falcons head coach Randy Wardrum unveiled his 18-player squad for the Olympics yesterday. The 9-time African champions are pitched in Group A with world champions Spain, Japan, and Brazil. The West Africans will be up against Brazil in their first game at the Stade Bordeaux on the 25th of July. They will take on Spain at the same venue 3 days later before rounding up their group stage campaign against Brazil on the 31st of July. Alright, so talking about the Super Falcons, former Super Falcons captain Onome Ebi has expressed her support for the women's national team as they prepare for the Paris 2024 Olympics. Taken to her Facebook account, Ebi, just 41 years of age, shared the team's call-up sheet and sent her best wishes to the squad. Good luck, Super Falcons, she captioned the post on Wednesday, rallying behind the team that is set to compete on the grand stage in France. This message comes as a morale booster for the Falcons, who are making their first appearance at the Women's Olympic Football Tournament since 2008. The team, led by head coach Randy Wardrum, includes prominent players such as Asisa Toshuala, Rashida Tajibade, and Chiamaka Nadozi, among others. With their training camp scheduled to take place in Spain, the Falcons are gearing up for a challenging tournament where they will face formidable opponents, like I said earlier, Spain, Brazil, and Japan in Group C. The team's first match against Brazil is set for the 25th of July at the Stade Bordeaux. B, a veteran of numerous international tournaments, including 6 Women's World Cups and the 2008 Olympic Games, remains a significant figure in Nigerian football. I told you all yesterday that Nigeria's opponent in the qualifiers for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco will be unveiled today at the draw ceremony in Johannesburg, South Africa. Well, as I speak to you, that draw is going on. The 2025 AFCON will be played from the 21st of December to the 18th of January, following the decision of CAF to adjust the schedule of the tournament for the congested FIFA calendar. It will be the first time in Nations Cup history that the tournament will kick off in December and run over the Christmas and New Year period. So, should the case, the food draw or part of the draw is released before I leave the studio, trust me, that's what we know how to do best here at Power365 FM. We give you the latest updated gist, exclusive breaking news right here from the mouth of James Aremo. As we speak, the ceremony is still on. Okay, quickly, let's talk about Nigerian players that are involved in the summer transfer window. You know, we've talked about the summer transfer window for MPFL. Now let's talk about Nigerian players Either those that have participated for Super Eagles before or not. So far they are Nigerians. Let's talk about their involvement in the current ongoing transfer window. Super Eagles vice captain William Troost Ekong played his first game in 7 months in PAOK Salonika's friendly game against AEK Larnaca. The Greek Super League champions won the game 2-1. Troost Ekong was sidelined after undergoing surgery for an injury sustained at the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations in Cote d'Ivoire. The 30-year-old returned to training towards the end of last season but was not considered fit enough to play for the club. The centre-back was also left out of Nigeria's squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against South Africa and Benin Republic due to fitness concerns. Talking about Syria Desert, Rangers will demand £4.5 million at least before they will sell the Nigeria striker Syria Desert. The Light Blues paid Italian club Cremonese the same amount for Desert last summer. The 29-year-old is widely expected to leave the Ibrox this summer, with a queue for him seemingly growing. Greek Super League champions PAOK reportedly expressed strong interest in the player last week. There are now more interest in Desert from Saudi Arabia, Ligue 1 and La Liga clubs. Despite netting 22 times for Rangers last season, Syria Desert was criticized for his performances and perceived wastefulness in front of goal. Alright, let's talk about Victor Osimhen. At least in a week or 2 months now, at least Victor Osimhen's story will be mentioned in any sport article across the globe at least 3 times a week. Arsenal have reportedly chosen to abandon a move for the Nigeria striker Victor Osimhen, despite Napoli reducing their asking price for the 25-year-old. The Gunners had previously been linked with a big money swoop for the Nigerian international, but they have now moved on to alternatives. According to Correro dello Sport, the North London club now prefers a move for Sporting Lisbon Victor Gyökeres. Osimhen's new deal, signed in December 2023, makes his wage too expensive, but the Gunners consider the Gyökeres potential wage package more affordable and are focusing on a move for him. Talking about Gyökeres, they would still have to spend €100 million on the transfer fee in order to secure Gyökeres services from his Portuguese club. Premier League rivals Manchester United and Chelsea are also linked with Osimhen. Meanwhile, other Italian reports also stated that Osimhen is expected to start the season with Napoli amid a dearth of offers for the striker. Despite lowering the price tag to €100 million from the initial €130 million clause, Napoli have struggled to find a buyer willing to meet their asking price for Osimhen, with Arsenal the latest club to switch targets. Alright, quickly, let's talk about Nigeria forward, a female footballer, Evelyn Ije. Evelyn Ije has signed a permanent contract with Italian giant AC Milan. Ije joined the Rossoneri on loan from Mexican club Tigres Femenil in January. The deal has now been made permanent, with the player signing a 3-year contract The forward, who is the daughter of former Nigeria striker Peter Ije, scored 4 goals in 19 appearances for AC Milan last season. The 22-year-old played for top clubs in Sweden before moving to Tigres in 2023. She failed to score a goal in 7 league appearances for the Mexican giant, but she's now a member of the AC Milan female team. Alright, quickly before I leave the Nigeria football scene, let's talk about NLO. The Nationwide League One has approved 14 venues for the Under-19 Youth League. The stadia are the Legacy Pitch, Maracas Stadium in Lagos, FC Ebede Stadium, Kagamu, Kayode Oluyemi Stadium, Ado-Ekiti, Samson Siasia Stadium, Yenegoa, Ginger Sam Stadium, Umaya, Awka City Stadium, Awka, Sani Abacha Stadium, Kano. Others are Fatami Stadium, Gombe, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium, Bauchi, Wari Stadium, Abuja, Lafia City Stadium, Lafia, Ginjian State Memorial Stadium, Sokoto, Bako Kotangora Stadium, Niger, Kakanda Stadium, Katsina. The U-League is scheduled to run from Saturday the 13th of July to the 27th of July. The tournament will be staged in 16 centers across the country. Over 200 teams will participate in the competition. Yemi Olariwaju will sign his contract as Enyimba head coach on Friday. Yemi took charge of the 9-time Nigeria Premier Football League champions on an interim basis after SY handler of the side, Finidi George, left the post in May. The young tactician was offered the assistant coaching role by his former boss, Finidi George, who is now in charge of Rivers United. The 32-year-old has, however, turned down offer and instead opted to remain at Enyimba. It is the first time Olariwaju will be taking charge of a club as a full-time head coach in Nigeria top flight. He was worked as an assistant coach at Margate Football Club, MFM, and Vandresa. Okay, let's talk about other sport. Then from there we'll go global. Talking about Formula 1. Oliver Bierman will become the 4th British driver on the Formula 1 grid next season after signing to race for the US-based Haas team. The 19-year-old, who impressed in finishing 7th on his Formula 1 debut for Ferrari at this year's Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, has signed what Haas calls a multi-year contract. It's hard to put into words just how much this means to me, says Bierman, who took his first Formula 2 victory of 2024 in Austria last weekend after winning 4 races in 2023. To say out loud that I will be a Formula 1 driver for us makes me so immensely proud. To be one of the very few people who get to do the thing that they dream of as a child is something truly incredible. Bierman stood in for Carlos Sainz in Jeddah after the Spaniard was diagnosed with appendicitis. Despite not driving the car until final practice, Carlos Sainz had driven on Friday. Bierman qualified 11th and finished 7th in the race. Lando Norris says he will try to work out a way to prevent another on-track clash with Max Verstappen following their collision. While battling for victory at the Austria Grand Prix, they want to race hard, and we both know that, the McLaren driver said in an exclusive interview with BBC. But we definitely don't want things ending like they did. We want to make sure we avoid that in future. Lando Norris and Max Verstappen collided with 6 laps to go in Sunday's race at the Red Bull Ring after several laps of on the edge racing, in which both ended up off track at times. They touched when Verstappen moved over on Norris, who was going for a move on the outside. The incident ended Norris' race, and Verstappen dropped back to 5th at the finish. Alright, let's move to Wimbledon. Let's talk about Wimbledon. A week before his 12th birthday, Jacob Fairley sat on the sofa at home in Edinburgh, gripped by television coverage of the 2013 Wimbledon final. The aspiring tennis player, World Scottish hero, Andy Murray ends Britain's 77-year wait for men's singles champion, a huge moment of national sporting significance. Now, 11 years later, Fairley is prepared to step out onto the center court, just as Murray did, and face the same opponent, Novak Djokovic. Fairley, just 20 years of age, was ranked outside of the world's top 500 a little more than a month ago, but his stunning form has led to a plumb tie against 24-time major champion Djokovic in the Wimbledon second round on Thursday. Now he's putting all his energy into his full-time tennis career, talking about Fairley as they will be facing over Djokovic. Alright, let's talk about Emma Raducanu. Talking about Emma Raducanu cruised past Belgium Ellis Mertens to join fellow Britain Sonny Qatar in the Wimbledon final. In the Wimbledon third round, the former British #1 Raducanu, given a white card in a return to the championship after last year's injury troubles, struck the ball confidently and clinically had a 6-1, 6-2 win. This is the first time she has reached the third round of a Grand Slam tournament since lifting the 2021 US Open title as an 18-year qualifier. Raducanu's impressive victory came a couple of hours after 22-year-old qualifier Sonny Qatar produced the biggest win of her career to beat France Clara Burel in 3 sets. Qatar ranked 289th in the world, 163.5763, to become the first home player to reach the Wimbledon third round this year. She will face US Open champion Coco Gauff after the Americans' 6-2, 6-1 win over Anka Tondoni. Talking about Yannick Sinner was the winner of an epic Italian showdown on center court as he defeated Matteo Berrettini to reach the third round at Wimbledon. The world #1 needed 3 tie breaks to triumph 7-6, 7-3, 7-6, 7-4, 2-6, 7-6, 7-4 in a closely contested encounter that ended just 27 minutes before the All England club's 11 p.m. coffee. The Wimbledon finalist in 2021, Berrettini, had been Italy's leading man in tennis, but there has been a changing of the guard, with 22-year-old Yannick Sinner's success in recent years propelling him ahead. Andy Murray begins his Wimbledon farewell on Thursday as he teams up with brother Jamie Murray in the men's doubles, while there are 2 all-British battles in the singles. The Murrays play Australia pair Joan Pearce and Rizky Ijikata in the third match on center court. In the second round of the singles, 32nd seed Katie Botta takes on Aria Dart before British men's #1 Jack Draper faces 2022 semi-finalist Cameron Norrie. I'm talking about live games. In the men's singles, Grigor Dimitrov and Shang Juncheng is currently going on now. Shang Juncheng won the first set 7-5 and is currently leading the second set 3-2. Oh God, please pray for Grigor Dimitrov. I don't know why the big guns are leaving early in this edition of Wimbledon. Okay, talking about Ben Shelton versus Leod Harris. Ben Shelton won the first set 6-4. Leod Harris rather won the first set 6-4. The second set is going on. Shelton won the second set 7-5. The third set rather is going on. The third set is going on. And Leod Harris is taking the serve. Anything can still happen in that game. But as an African, I will support Leod Harris. Francisco Comesana and Adam Watin. It's been a tough game. Comesana won the first set 7-5. Second set, Adam Watin won that 6-1. The third set, Adam Watin won again 7-6. The third set, the fourth set is going on, and Comesana is leading. It's obvious they'll play fifth. Okay, Huberto Caz versus Otto Fields. Otto Fields won the first set 6-4. Won the second set. Okay, Otto Fields won the first set 7-6. Won the second set 6-4. But Huberto Caz did a comeback in the third set, winning 6-2. But the fourth set is going on. Otto Fields is leading. Huberto Caz might be losing. Okay, by 2:15, Ogarion will slug it out against Thiago Sebotuwide of Brazil. Okay, a game that has ended today. Jean Monard versus Alex de Minaur. Alex de Minaur won in 3 straight sets. Oh my goodness, Alex de Minaur is hot. The Spain had won 6-2, 6-2, 7-5. Alright, in the women's singles, going on live now is Wang Xinyu versus Jessica Pegula. And to shock you, Wang Xinyu is leading 5-3 in first set. Jessica Pegula is currently serving. Another game going live now is Katie Butter versus Ariadat. Well, you can call it all Great Britain derby, all England derby. Katie Butter is showing dominance against Ariadat in that game, 5-3. Although Ariadat is 7. Marta Kostyuk versus Daria Saville. Saville won the first set 6-4. Marta Kostyuk won the second set 7-6. Now the third set is going on 4-2. A walkover from Brazil female tennis player, talking about Beatriz Haddad Maia, as it's recorded 3-0 for her. Camila Osorio did not come to pitch. Okay, this game has already ended. Daria Kazakina defeated Yuriko Miyazaki 6-0, 6-0. Oh my goodness, Miyazaki is out. Another game that has ended. Barbora Krejcikova against Katie Voliner 7-6, 7-6 in two straight sets. Okay, quickly let's get back to football. On the foreign scene, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has hinted that he's close to signing a new contract with the Premier League club. Arteta's current deal with the Gunners runs out in the summer of 2025. That's next season. The 42-year-old is already preparing for next season and has assembled 9 players now playing at either Euro 2024 or Copa America for a summer training camp in Marbella. Arteta, according to him, says there's no update on his contract at the moment. The thing that hasn't changed is how happy I am and how valued a few years and how much I love representing this club. Things happen in a natural way and our relationship is so good that I don't predict any issues happening, but things have to develop the right way and it will happen, says Mikel Arteta. Crystal Palace player Michael Olise, Crystal Palace Michael Olise is set to undergo his medical with Bayern Munich. Both clubs have already agreed to a deal for Olise, who is preparing to play for France at the Olympics in Paris. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, he tweeted today that Bayern have booked the initial part of medical for Michael Olise on Sunday. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has expressed his happiness after signing a 2-year new contract with the club. Manchester United on Thursday announced 2-year contract extension for ten Hag. The deal means the Dutchman will remain at Old Trafford until June 2026. Manchester City playmaker Phil Foden has said he feels sorry for England manager Gareth Southgate. Gareth Southgate has come under every criticism from fans and media over his team selection and tactics throughout Euro 2024. The Three Lions top Group C despite scoring only 2 goals before scraping through their last 16 against Slovakia in an extra time. England plays Switzerland in the quarterfinals on Saturday, and Foden has called on his teammate to step up. English club Burton Albion on Wednesday night announced the signing of defender Dylan Williams. Inter Miami superstar Lionel Messi has been left out of Argentina's squad for the 2024 Olympics. Chelsea midfielder Enzo Fernandez does not make the cut too. However, Manchester City Julian Alvarez will be heading to Paris. Messi, who won an Olympic gold medal in Beijing in 2008, has been excused from international duty in Paris to manage his workload. The 7-year-old is currently playing at the Copa America in the United States, where the Albiceleste are through to the quarter-finals. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I have to say my BYE on the show. My name is James Oluwaduru Timaremudu. Have a lovely evening.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number 1 online Southwest radio.